Hello, I'm Magdalene. So this is the full actual video of how the relationship clearing using SRT goes. So let me show you step by step and how do I do it. So I'll be working to improve my relationship with my son. So currently I feel there's this excessive within him. So sometimes he's just talk too much and I find a little bit overwhelming. So this is the chart I'll be using. I'm finding out the percentage of how I feel about him in this assesses. So I'm feeling roughly about 70%. This is before clearing, so I'll just do a check first. So I'm feeling about 70%. So I'll just write this down. So we will check after clearing what is the value again. Okay, so we will check when it was established, when was this emotion I feel established. I go to this chart. See when was it established. So we just refer to the outer chart and see when it was established. It's pointing to future lives. Yeah. So I'll ask how many future lives? How many future lives? I can ask how many digits? So 1 digit. Okay, please show how many future lives. 2 future lives. So I'll just write here 2 future lives. It can be future lives because, you know, in universe there's no such thing as time. But we just need to know how many future lives that we have. So please show me the root of this. Root is past life. So we have past life. The past life is referring to you yourself. So it's referring to my past life. And this thing has been within me in the past life. So we'll check the character. Yeah. So what was my character inside, outside? Outside, what was my character at the time? So my character at that time was a wife. Okay, let's check. Is there a second character involved? Yes, please show inside, outside. Outside. Okay, who's the second character involved? Who's the second character? So it's pointing to sun. I think it's not showing really very clearly from my phone because I think it's parallax error. Okay, so we will find if there's a third character involved, and it says no. Okay, so this one we can just leave it empty. So there's only 2 characters. One is me as a wife, and the second character is a sun character. Okay, so we'll ask who did harm? Who did harm? Okay, so that the son did harm. And was the wife harmed? Yes. So it's going back and forth means yes, left and right means no. So the son did harm. And the wife was harmed. Okay, and then we will go to the other part. We can see for the sun there are actually 3 categories. One is under the Chinese one. We have the Chinese one, and then we have the Christian kind. So there's family, and then we have the monk, which is from the temple, and another one's like priests and nuns from the church. Yeah, so we'll check the sun from where. So it's a student priest. So under this character is actually a student priest. Okay, and then we will check what type of harm was done to the wife. What kind of harm? So it's pointing to emotional. How serious is it? Simple. And why was she harmed? It's pointing teaching. So we'll just write it down. Emotional. Simple. And because of teaching, that's why she was harmed. Okay, we can also ask about soul relationship over here. Is there a soul relationship between the wife and the student priest? Yes. Okay, please show which one is it. So it's pointing to twin. Wait, who is it? Flammate. Okay, flammate. So you can just write here, flammate. So different soul relationship, they have different kind of intensity and their purpose is slightly different. So twin flame are very strong. You can read in my previous Instagram page post about the relationship of different soul to learn more about it. Okay, so we'll continue with the negative influence of the wife character. So we'll go back to this page. And then we will see left, right, inside, outside, inside. And then we'll just see who is it. Abandonment. Is there any more energy found outside? Please show. Fatigue. Is there any more? Is there any more emotions? Negative influence? No. So there's two for wife, fatigue and abandonment. Okay, so since there are no more, so we'll go to student priest. What's the energy found in student priest? Left, right, inside, outside. Inside, please show. So you have excesses. And is there any more energy? Negative found, left, right, inside, outside. Inside, please show. Failure. Is there any more? Is there any more left, right, inside, outside? Outside, please show. Fatigue. Is there any more? So for the student priest, we have fatigue, failure, and excesses. Okay, so this is how the research is done. So we can ask, do we have enough information to clear this life? Yes. Do we have enough information to clear this program? And it's also going back and forth, yes. So high self, please proceed to clear this program. So it's done. When it's going back and forth, it's done. So we can go back to the numbered page again. So this program is actually cleared. So you can verify one more time again. So high self, is this program being cleared? Back and forth means yes. Okay, and we can go back to the number chart again. Remember before that, before the clearing, it was 70, right? I'm feeling 70 about it, about him being excessive. So let's check. So after clearing, what's the percentage of me feeling about my son's being excessive? So it's actually pointing to 0% on my chart. So this is how we clear So now I'll feel much more relaxed, because it's still not at home. So yeah, I'll check again with how I feel about him being chatty again when he's back home. So this is overall a summary how a full research is done. Regardless whether is it in terms of relationship, it can be any of your like soul qualities or theme and challenges. As long as your high self say research is required, so a process like this will be done, and we'll identify all this negative influence that comes together with each event, and then we'll clear it. And once we clear it, because we have discovered the root, so it's really plucking out from the roots, and you will feel a different subtle shift once the clearing is done. So if you'd like to learn more, to have clearing with me, do drop me a DM and we can see how we can work together. I'm always glad to help you. Thank you.